Hey there, welcome to week 2 of full season of Tecmo Super Bowl III Final Edition. We got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. We'll go over some previous records of these two teams. So, this is my 4th full season I've done, uploaded on my channel of Tecmo games. First one was Tecmo Super Bowl on the NES. Season 2 is Tecmo Super Bowl on the Super NES. Third season was Tecmo Super Bowl II Special Edition on the Super NES. This is Tecmo Super Bowl III Final Edition on the Super NES. So, Season 1, Eagles came in 3rd place. The Cardinals were called the Phoenix Cardinals back then. Now they just changed it to Arizona Cardinals, but they came in dead last in Season 1. Season 2 looked pretty much the same. Eagles were in 3rd, Cardinals were in last. And last season, the Philadelphia Eagles got a wild card spot. Arizona did not make the playoffs. They're one team that's... Cardinals are never really that good in this game. But the Philadelphia Eagles actually, after making the playoffs, they beat the Vikings in round 1. They beat the 49ers in round 2, which is rare. And the 49ers, Packers, and Cowboys are usually the top 3 teams in the NFC. But then me, as the Packers, I beat the Eagles in the NFC Championship. And I went on to win the Super Bowl. Pretty cool, because in the 1st and 2nd season I got beat in the NFC Championship. But this season, these two teams are kind of interesting because if you take a look at the standings, they're tied for 1st place. Both 1-0. They have the exact same plus minus. They got for points and points against. They got +4. See, that's how this game ranks. You see, like Dallas, Washington, and the Giants are all 1-1, but they're ranked differently, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's because if you're tied as far as records go in this game, then they go by you take your points and subtract your opposing points, and whoever's got the highest. It's ranked that way. So you see Dallas is in 3rd because they got +3. Washington's got +2. The Giants are actually minus, so they got -7. But the Cardinals and the Eagles, both +4, tied for 1st, so whoever wins this game will be in 1st place in their division. And the loser depends on how bad they get beat. If they get beat by 1 point, they'll be in 2nd place. If they get beat by 2 points, they'll be tied with Washington. Or no, wait a minute. Okay, no. Oh yeah, if they get beat by 1 point, they'll be tied with Dallas. If they get beat by 2 points, they'll be tied with Washington. If they get beat by more than 2 points, they'll be in 4th place. Unless they get beat by more than 7 points, then they'll be in dead last. So you could actually see the Arizona Cardinals, like you see Arizona at the very top. If they were to get beat by, like, let's say, even 10 points, they go from top all the way to the bottom. But it's not unusual to see at the beginning of the season anyway. Have like about a 4-minute pregame show now. I have a feeling the Eagles will probably win this game, just because they usually seem to be better than the Cardinals. The Eagles aren't a great team in this game, but seem to be better than the Cardinals. If you'd like more information about all the statistics of the previous seasons, you can go to my intro for the season where I showed all the previous standings in the playoffs. The New York Giants won his first Super Bowl. Buffalo Bills won the second Super Bowl, and I won last season, third Super Bowl. Picked up some pretty good yards there too. Yeah, the Eagles are looking pretty good already. I wouldn't really expect too much of anything big out of either of these teams. Chances are Dallas are most likely in their division. Seems like they always do. Kind of risky. Had 3 defenders on him, but he stuck on it. Pretty good return. As I mentioned in my last video, I won't be able to play any games tomorrow. By the way, today is Wednesday as I record these games. It might not be uploaded until Thursday, so it might be kind of confusing for people, but usually I work 7:30 to 4. Tomorrow I gotta work 10 to 6:30, so I'm not, by the time I get off work, I'm not gonna have time to do much. So I won't be doing any video game uploads, or playing any video games tomorrow anyway. Hopefully if my paycheck is big enough, I'm planning on buying a truck off my coworker, so I might be a little busy. Might be busy after work too. The only thing I hate about working first shift is every place is closed by the time we get off work. So like if I buy a new truck tomorrow, I gotta stop the insurance company, which will be closed when I get off work, so I can get insurance on it. You gotta go to the courthouse, but they'll be closed. find a storage garage. I'm going to store my car in the wintertime. I heard a trivia question on the radio that only 50% of the houses, I don't know if it's America or if it's the whole world, but 50% of people have garages, the other 50% don't. Out of all the people that do have garages, only 50% of them use their car or their garage for their car. The other 50% don't, so they might have storage or something in it instead. If I had a garage, I would definitely have my car parked in it. It would give me the opportunity to actually do some work on my car too, and I'd be driving one vehicle and working on the other. Once I get my truck and start getting some paychecks build up, I'll have some money again, and I'll start buying more games. Right now I haven't been spending too much money on games because I'm trying to save it for me. I don't want to go too far so I can get my truck. Cardinals getting close to the end zone. Second and 1. Actually called second and goal. Cardinals actually put some points up there. That's weird. Anytime you're at the 1 yard line on second down, it's always been called second and goal. But all the Tecmo Super Bowl games always say like second and 1. Yeah, all the Tecmo games don't have penalties in them either. Whereas the Madden games, I believe you get delay of game penalty if you wait too long before choosing your play. And they also have offsides. But I really don't like the Madden games because I'm not very good at any of them. I've tried a few of them. Actually recently bought Madden 96 on the Super Nintendo and I played it and did an upload for it just because it was something different. And the Eagles are going to break away and ruin the Cardinals' day. Hey, look at that. The player just turned invisible. It's the first time I've seen that glitch. The player that was holding on to him just completely vanished. back up by 2 touchdowns. Ricky Waters. Let's Clay Matthews. I saw him in one of the previous Tecmo games. I think it was the last one. I can't remember what team he played for, but I was actually surprised to see him. I didn't realize he was in the league that long because I never even heard of him until just like a year or 2 ago. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe. This game was like, I was 20 years old. I was actually really surprised because you don't see too many of the players in this game playing in the NFL anymore. I thought Brett Favre was probably one of the last ones that was an active player just a few years ago who was still in this game. He finally retired like 2 or 3 years ago. Halftime. Eagles dominating in rushing yards, 103-21, but the Cardinals had more passing yards, 113-91. Eagles overall total yards, 194-134, and other good stuff. So I'm going to jump into the second half here. Hopefully Friday I'll have time to play some games. I'm not sure what my schedule's going to look like then. We never know our work schedule until the day before, so I won't know my Friday schedule until about 2 o'clock tomorrow. Cardinals are probably going to be putting some more points up there. I still have 2 Sega Genesis games, cartridges, that I bought and never did play yet. I'll give them a try one of these days, maybe this weekend. All the Sega Genesis games, well, there's like 3 Sega Genesis games you've seen on my channel. Sonic the Hedgehog, Earthworm Jim, and Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure. All 3 of those were downloaded on the Wii. I got the Retron 3 video game system, which I use for my Super Nintendo games, and some of my NES games if they work in it. It also plays Sega Genesis games, but I never actually played one yet, so I'll have to give it a try. Bunch of gorillas. Donkey Kong or something. That's what I'd like to get, is some more Donkey Kong games. Not the old ones, but I think there's Donkey Kong Country 2. They might have made some for the N64. If they made some N64 Donkey Kong games, they're probably amazing looking. Graphics. I know there's a couple more Zelda games. I think they're N64 games on the Wii that I could download. I'm really not that good at the Zelda games, so I wish I was better at those, because Zelda was quite a famous game in the series. Cardinals are going to win this game. They intercepted it, but still quite a ways from the Eagle end zone. Now, if they get beat by 11 points, they'll drop into dead last. They're at the top of the division, they'll drop down. bottom. Pick up 13 yards. See, they're going to make a pretty big comeback, though. They've been having a hard time scoring. And then in the fourth quarter, they only scored one touchdown and one field goal. I hate those flea flicker plays. They're stupid. Oh! And they fail. See, that's not right. I don't think that should be a touchback. It was fumbled on like the 1 or 2 yard line. He kicked it into the end zone and recovered it there. That should be a safety on him. See, I think the Cardinals are going to be dropping down to dead last after this game. If the Eagles score one more time, that's going to put the game away. And a guy open downfield. And he throws it to a guy. A short pass, but screen pass to that guy. That was a fail. Probably would have had a touchdown if he would have thrown to the guy. If AVGN seen that play, he'd probably agree with me when I say, what were they thinking? Oh, that quarterback just keeps getting taken back further and further. 3rd and 29. Fourth down and 38. One thing I like about the previous game, Tecmo Super Bowl II Special Edition, is sometimes you'll see a blocked pass, and after it's blocked, a player will catch it. Sometimes it's intercepted. I've never seen that in this game. I've played this game for 18 years. I've never seen that happen in this one. Tecmo Super Bowl II Special Edition. I've had the game less than a year. I've played one full season in my life, and I've seen it quite a few times. Oh, that was Arizona. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, now they have to kick this, or they can go for 2. Now they're going to go for the extra point. It would have been smarter to go for 2. Yeah, that's just stupid. Because now they're down by 4. We've got less than a minute left. Eagles got the ball back, so... See, if the Cardinals did get the ball back, they'd have to score a touchdown, because the field goal just wouldn't cut it. They should have gone for the 2-point conversion, that way if they did get the ball back, they could have gone for a field goal and tied it out. That would have been an amazing... That would have made for an amazing video upload. See team come back and tie it up. Then just last few seconds. So it looks like the Cardinals might lose by 4 points. That'll drop them down to 4th place. Nope. Dead last. We're gonna be in dead last. Eagles outrushed them 213-33. Cardinals led in passing 202 to 148. Total yards, Eagles led 361-235. They led in first downs 12 to 9. Cardinals defense was tougher. Led in sacks 5-0. Interceptions was 1 on both. Fumbles, Eagles forced 1 fumble. Cardinals had possession 10-28 to 9-32, but the important thing is the points, and the Philadelphia Eagles have those 28-17. Okay, let's finish this week. We got 1 game left. It's going to be auto-skipped. And my Packers crushed the Bears. Okay, take a look at the standings around the league. Miami and Buffalo, 2-0. Miami leading the division due to plus points. Colts, Patriots, and Jets, all 1-1. Houston's undefeated. Houston actually went almost undefeated in Season 2, which was on Tecmo Super Bowl on the Super NES. They actually had a 15-0 record and then finally lost the game, going 15-1. The other team were the Dallas Cowboys, who went undefeated. They went 16-0. Houston went 15-1. The Dallas Cowboys also, they hit a bye in round 1. They won round 2. Won the NFC Championship, got to the Super Bowl. I was hoping to see Houston and Dallas go to the Super Bowl because it would have been a great matchup. Here in Houston had a bye in round 1. Round 2, their starting quarterback, Warren Moon, got injured, and they just ended up getting beat. Went downhill, they got beat by the Chiefs, so that would have been a pretty good game if they would have won it, kept on going. So it goes to show that even though some of the best teams in this game, all it takes is one good player to get injured and it change everything. AFC West, Seattle's undefeated, Chiefs and Chargers 1-1, Raiders, Broncos 0-2. I gotta say that the AFC West is the most unpredictable division in this game. You never know who's going to come in first, who's going to come in last. It seems to change every season, but that's kind of a good thing. It's more interesting when it's not so predictable. NFC East, Philadelphia Eagles are undefeated. Oh, Arizona, I thought they were going to... Oh, okay, Arizona they got beat by 11. They were up +4. So that's why I kind of forgot about their being on the plus side, but... So now they're tied with Giants for last. I was thinking they got beat by 11, they'd be -11. I forgot that they had points going into it, so... Anyway, it's weird that before this game, the Arizona Cardinals were tied for first with the Eagles. Now they're tied for last with the Giants. Yeah, Dallas and Washington just sitting in the middle. That's going to change, though. Dallas is going to take over the division. They always do. NFC Central, my Packers are 2-0. Vikings, Buccaneers, Lions, Bears, 1-1. Carolina, New Orleans, Atlanta, St. Louis all 1-1. San Francisco 0-2. That's weird. Usually, San Francisco 49ers usually always win their division here. They're the one team in last place, but it's still early in the season. Anything can happen. Probably know the 49ers might go 14-2. Take a look at our goodies. Next video we're gonna, whoops, I forgot someone. Next video we're gonna see week 3, auto skip through most of the games. We're gonna see the New York Giants play against me as the Green Bay Packers. And auto skip through the other half of the week. And we'll, once again, next video we'll get to see the standings, because at the end of each week I show the standings, so let's take a look at the Giants are 1-1. Yeah, they're in dead last, tied with Cardinals. I'm in first, so I should win that game, but Season 1, it was the New York Giants that knocked me out of the NFC Championship, so... Of course, I was a different team back then. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the game. See you in the next video, Week 3. New York Giants at Green Bay Packers.